Shalom, first and foremost, like to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who are teaching this truth in sincerity. And a shout out to Yakim out there on four corners of the earth proclaiming this truth. Brakat the Yahweh, Brakat the Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, Brakat them. So, this is not normal for Reading, all the snow that you see here in the background. But this word has to go out in season and out of season. So, to all the scoffers that only hang out on comment boards, I ask this question: where's your camp? Why aren't you out here teaching? I can't even drive in the snow, but I got on foot and I walked out here to declare this word. So again, where's your tent? Where's your camp pitched at? Because I ain't seen it. I've only seen you on the comment boards. Many come on the comment boards, with all their philosophies, and which are pretty much, we know that they're set up by Esau, or they just refuse to believe. 2/3 of our people didn't want to believe Yahweh Shai when he was here, nor would they believe this, even though we could see that there's wars and rumors of wars. Things are gearing up for this final battle in the Valley of Yahweh Shaphat, as Benjamin, not a Jew, the bastard that dwells in Ashdod, has pretty much declared war on Iran, declared war against Persia. Although he chooses to change his wording to combating Iran, but he said war with Iran in, of course, that twisted tongue of Hebrew, because that's not the pure Hebrew. Only the original Hebrew is the Paleo Hebrew. So, either way, the devil had pretty much declared war against Iran, and we know that there's been a war against Persia, because every chance that they get to bomb Syria, they'll always say they went after Hezbollah or they went after Iran targets, when you know clearly that that's not the case. No, they just want the oil monopoly, and that's why they have that northern part of Syria. That's why the United States is staying in there, along with Gomer. And pretty much this battle is going to escalate, as the whore has already killed more civilians in their airstrikes most recently, in guise of fighting ISIS. They're not fighting ISIS. They're fighting the people of Syria. Because, make no mistake about it, this devil is going to eventually turn Syria and Damascus into a ruinous heap. As you can see, that it's a war-torn country. And yet he's doing the same to us, as he's already pretty much starving our people out there in Haiti, which is the tribe of Levi, starving us out, and doing the same thing to Brazil and all them other places. Yeah, Brazil ain't doing too good either. Neither is, we already know about the coup d'etat that they're trying to push in Venezuela, and yet talking about intervention. And we know that Colombia is also prepared to fight this devil, because now the weak are saying that we are strong. Because, of course, Magog is being a guard now unto them. And now Proverbs are being taken up against these Edomites. And you got Edomites against Edomites, because the same that call themselves Palestinians are the other side of the Amalekites, because there was a split when they were the Khazarian Empire. Half of them went into, Islam, and the others converted to Judaism. And so they're pretending to be both, and had conquered many territories, such as Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, parts of Turkey, and of course Syria, Iraq. These Amalekites had gone in there, as well as Palestine. And for many years it was called Palestine. That's the other half of the Amalekites. It ain't just them gutter rats pretending to be Jewish. That you got them Amalekites also pretending to be Arab, in which that word Arab is a slang. It just means mixed race. You see how Amalek likes to get in there? He likes to claim to be all them other people. And so now you got pretty much, they're taking a proverb against Esau, Edom. And, well, in season and out of season, as it's raining now, this word has to go out. The word of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushai, must be declared on all four quarters of the earth. So I'm just going to read out of Matthew chapter 24, because this very question was asked. So, Matthew chapter 24 and verse 4. And Yahushai answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For that day shall not come, or for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. Esau came in the guise of Caesar Borgia, pretended to be the son of the Most High. And you shall hear of wars and rumors of war. See you not be troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. We're seeing that all around the world. You know, this event is about to take place in Venezuela. We can see that it's pretty much, happening. That's a rumor of war. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then they shall deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And what is his name? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You're going to be hated for that, because we're the only camp. We have a few joined unto us, but we're the only camp that really teaches the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. The whole world accepts all the other names, which is not the name of the Most High. They'll accept Yahweh, Jehovah. They'll accept Jesus. They'll accept Yahusha or Yahu, all these other names except for his real name. They don't want us teaching the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because teaching in that name alone differs with everything that we've been taught. And that's just it. This word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai differs with everything we've been taught. As you can see, it's come down very, very hard. So again, I employ all them alphabet camps. Where's your camp at? All you that are stopping on the channels, I don't see you out here teaching, This is raining pretty hard. But I walk here on foot just to bring out this word, No, man, this word has to come out in season and out of season, Declaring it, and pretty much Redding is an Edomite town, Yes, you have our people and all that, but pretty much, I'm coming out here declaring this word, and the Most High is with me. Most of all, the angels be watching out for me. There's many times I could tell you that I should have died and didn't. But I know that eventually, yeah, they might deliver me up to be killed, but am I going to be afraid? No, I'm going to keep on teaching, because the only thing I can do is get rid of this physical body. But when I come back, I'll have my spiritual body as well. So, no, man, I ain't going to be afraid. And like everything else, just keep coming out here and teaching in season and out of season, to the best of your abilities. I mean, obviously on a day like today, I wouldn't carry the 12 tribes sign unless it was on a harder platform, but I don't have such things yet, but working on that, But most of all, though, you're hearing wars and rumors of wars. Famines and pestilences are everywhere. They're starving out the tribe of Levi in Haiti, and you got many places over here. And, for all those that think that, okay, the second government shutdown, actually, he's had at least 5 government shutdowns since his presidency, but you think you've averted it? No, World War III is inevitable. It's going to happen, and it's going to happen in our time. May not happen this week, may not happen next week, but you're all seeing the beginnings of World War III. You've been seeing it, Amalek has just declared war against Persia in their own words, They said to war against Iran. That's what Benjamin Not a Jew does. And that's another thing is that, as you can see, though, both Amalek and the whore, Babylon the Great, are very much tied together. Because they're both holding elections, so they want to save face, because their elections are coming up, which is a whole total rigged election. But at the same time, though, who are they trying to impress? Their handlers, the Rothschilds, because they are the ones that decide who's going to take on the next government, who's going to be in that. And for them to stay in power, they're going to have to do something. And that's why you're hearing all the rhetoric about the wall. But the wall is not really to keep people out, it's to keep people in. They're not too worried about those coming in. They've been coming in for years, and, they just put that rhetoric out there so you believe it. But it's really about keeping people in, because this devil's going to come down hard, having great wrath. And people are going to want to flee the United States. They won't be able to because that border wall is there. You're going to have to get the RFID chip to check into any city. You're going to have borders everywhere, because that RFID chip is the mark of the beast, and that's what's about to be pushed out here. And then World War III will happen. In 1 hour and in 1 day, that time will come when everyone least expects that bombs will hit this place. But what we know is that it won't be too much longer until after the mark of the beast is pushed. And we're seeing this being the year of Charagma, that's being very heavily pushed, but soon to be mandatory. Already mandatory in one state for employers to chip their employees. That's the mark of the beast, and that's out there. And many other places, as part of a prerequisite for the driver's license, you have to have the RFID implant. So what's that tell you? That he's getting ready to roll the whole thing out. For all that, I want to say, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakal Kadash, Barak Atam. Hope this has been edifying. Death to America and death to you 2/3. Shalom.